Good morning, children. Today we are going to study soil. So, our today's learning outcomes to describe the process of soil formation and identify different layers of soil. We are going to study under the topics importance of soil, properties, and agents of weathering. So, first is importance of soil. Importance of soil are covering under shelter for animals, fertility for plants, and agriculture. Properties, texture, color, and pore space. Agents of weathering are wind, water, and living organism. So, what is weathering? The process of formation of soil is known as pedogenesis. Soil is formed by the gradual breakdown of rocks by wind, water, and living organism. This process is known as weathering. Wind, water, and living organisms are called agents of weathering. The quality of soil at different places varies with climate, the type of weathering the rock undergoes, whether the soil is transported or sedimentary, and how soil development has occurred. The characteristic of soil composition, amount of humus, organic content present, grain size, their texture, and aggregation. These decide the percolation and water holding capacity of the soil and hence the vegetation. The pH, mineral composition, and topography also plays an important role in determining the kind of vegetation that grows in a region. This inevitably has an impact on the animal life in the area. Now we come to the topic soil, the basics. That is the origin of the soil. The soil makes the topmost layer of the soil. Soil is made up of minerals, air, water, and organic matter. Agents which break down the parent materials that are rock, dead leaves, broken trees, and dead organisms. Heat, rain, ice, snow, wind, and sunshines, these are the agents which are responsible for weathering, and they form the soil that is responsible for pedogenesis. If I will take a handful of soil, I will see many things in it. That are small stone particles, small twigs, leaves, and many dead and living organisms in it. So this is living, this is not non-living. So soil is made up of mainly two matters, inorganic and organic. Inorganic matter contains minerals, air, and water, whether organic matter contains countless organisms and the decaying remains of once living things. That is the composition of soil. When I will take soil and rub with my both the hands, so I will feel the texture of the soil. This depends on the size of the soil particles. The proportion of the minerals or the rock material from which the soil has been formed determines the feel or texture of the soil. Rock material that is made up of sand, clay, and silt depends on the size of the soil particles. Sand has the largest, whereas clay has the smallest soil particles. The proportion of the rock material determines the water holding capacity of the soil and also the rate at which water moves through the soil. The water holding capacity of soil is called porosity. The rate at which water moves through the soil is known as permeability. So just to check the permeability, we'll do an activity. We'll take 3 bottles, plastic bottles, at the base of which I have made the small holes, in which I have taken sand, clay, and silt. When I will pass water through it, then its water holding capacity is different. Depends on the porosity of the soil and the number and size of the pores which are present in the silt, clay and sand. So as you can see, as the pore size of the sand is big, that's why water percolates very easily and tub fills. Whether the clay particles are very small in size, that's why water percolates slowly. Clay has low permeability because of low porosity, whereas sand has great permeability. Why? Because sand has high porosity. The porosity and permeability of silt is intermediate. That is in between sand and clay. Soil that is best for growing crops is called loam. It has clay, silt and sand in the ratio of 20:40:40. The color of the soil is depend on the color of the rock and the proportion in which the rock materials are present in it. Now we are going to cover the importance of soil under the soil profile. The layers of soil are collectively known as soil profile. Uppermost layer of the soil is called topsoil. It is very fine soil and also contains the fertile humus. The middle layer, also known as subsoil, has small sized rocks and soil particles, and largest fragments of the rocks are present in the lower layer. It does not contain any organic matter, and the bottom layer is known as bedrock. Thank you so much, children.